Scanning. Greetings, valued member of the Imperial High Council. Stand by. Incoming transmission. Activating project story time.
Greetings, members of the Imperial High Council, and welcome. We are going to continue our way through Star Trek Resurgence, where we last left off. Captain wants to introduce us to the crew. So let us resume, shall we? Hold on. Okay, where'd you go, Captain? Okay. Okay. Looks like they kind of combined the bridge layout for the Next Generation and the Next Generation films.
If I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer.
Howdy.
Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of?
Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our Chief Science Officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Howdy.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time, and I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
Okay, weird
If
lady.
anything, the honor is mine.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad, because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that.
No, by all means, continue to
So,
stroke my
you've
ego.
been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive
That's
for.
enough about me.
That's very kind of you to say, but enough about me. We have a lot of work to do.
Oh, yes, of course.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont. Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. I have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway.
Okay.
If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous.
Why would you assign a ship that's
bridge
still
is yours.
working? Yeah, this ship, it's not ready to get underway, but you know, let's prepare it for. Okay, what's this? Hello, communications. Okay.
Communications keeps us in contact internally and with other vessels.
Thank you for that great insight. Okay. Hi, can I talk to you?
Operations, staffing, supplies. There's a lot to keep track of on a starship. Good thing we have Commander Ermont.
I'm right here. You want to talk to me, or? This seems like an incredibly... Look how high it is! It seems like a very impractical tactical station.
Tactical station. Hopefully a diplomatic mission won't require we use our weapons much. But if it comes to that, we'll be ready.
The only diplomat I know is a fully activated phaser bank. Okay.
Science station. The Resolute is a science vessel, primarily. Might explain Commander Westbrook's attitude. I'll have to speak with him later. The helm. The Resolute is a refitted Centaur class.
Centaur,
meaning
okay.
it's capable of quick maneuvers. Can't wait to see what she can do.
Oh, hello.
Tactical hollow dais. Just like they've got on the Excelsior.
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm. We just need your go-ahead.
Mission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field, now.
Entering maintenance mode. Condition blue.
Okay, so we're... Alright, back here.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
You bet for damn sure I would make absolutely certain.
Every time we're out here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
But
When I
would
joined
absol-
Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No.
I would-
Sometimes it feels like we're just
Oh,
part
stop
of
talking so I
machinery.
can make my point.
Don't you want more than that? I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
Of course I do.
Yeah, of course I do. Starfleet's an open door. We just have to walk through it. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be.
Okay. Alright.
Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the SIF emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Anyway, I just wanted to point out, if I was, like, walking on the outside of a spaceship like this, I would make absolutely certain every single step was on the hull before I lifted my other foot. Oh, for a moment I thought she took out my oxygen. Okay. What do I need? What? Okay.
Beginning recalibration.
What? Nodes. Turn nodes to center. Wait. Turn two nodes to center as indicated? Oh, okay.
Careful. Too much action and harmonics will deflect the alignment.
Oh. Ah,
Looks
okay,
good.
I got it.
That wasn't so hard.
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive.
You're just a ball full of joy.
Yes, I am the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
It's impressive.
What a very impressive list of credentials.
That glitched out.
This is a research and discovery ship, first and foremost. Now with a former tactical officer as its new first officer. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if As an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion. What would happen then? You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
That's very kind of you to be concerned about my well-being. But you don't need to trouble yourself on my account. I'll be fine.
Well, I wouldn't say I was concerned, just curious, that's all. Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill.
Okay.
He was loved by the crew. And he was one of my closest friends.
I could never fill his shoes.
So I can only hope that you'll live up to expectations.
I don't think I could ever replace Commander Sutherland. And it would be a mistake to even try.
Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Oh boy.
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wide-band burst of ionic energy. Like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormalities all over the ship.
Estimated time to impact.
Red alert!
Aye. Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
Putting sensor visualization on screen.
Can you...
Structural integrity field shut down. We can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
Okay.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our shields.
Commander Westbrook, use the deflector dish.
Already working on it. Optimal timing displayed. It's going to be tight.
Good.
Oh my god!
Now.
We got it!
It's...
This is it!
All hands, brace for impact.
What about the people on the hall?
What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
That can blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
Of course. So it could do all that damage to the ship, but they're just fine.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 fail-safe circuit?
No. Alright.
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
Oh, for crying out loud, really?
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Okay. Yoink. I just put... Okay.
Diaz to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Alright.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
Oh.
So we gotta climb up the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but, you know.
Use your phaser to clear a path. Oh. Oops, sorry. Ah!
Yeah. Still took most of it. Just snuck up on me.
That damaged your suit. Energy dampening is down to 60%. We're almost to the regulator.
We're at the regulator point. Opening the access panel.
And now halting the EPS flow to the portness. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
Well, the stupid mini game didn't help.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Right?
EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance. Almost done. Once I cycle the manifold nozzles, Chovak can...
Quick time events, everyone's favorite.
We've got a lot of debris coming down. Hull vibrations, too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there.
Yeah.
That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now.
We're working on
Damage
it.
to the station will be catastrophic.
All right, Starbase, we're on it.
Acknowledged.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead. Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order. Kara?
Captain, you brought me here because you trusted me. Can you trust me now?
You better be sure you make the right decision.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there.
Yeah.
Reverse the polarity.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
What is the holdup?
Starbase, stand. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Understood.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark!
Grab my hand! I got you.
Thank you.
Why did you have to disengage your gravity boots?
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
I'm so strong! Uh-oh. I can do it! I can do it! Oh, for crying out loud. Come on! There we go.
Look out!
Uh-oh.
I got you. Petty Officer Etzelar's hurt and unconscious. I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way you came.
But Commander,
Can't we beam him up?
the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There is an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Etzelar there to access the interior.
Roger that. Going there now.
Okay. You know, it's a little less dramatic because, like, I'm not, like, actually, like, dodging anything. Alright.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
Oh, I guess she's fine. Oh, for crying out loud!
You go first.
What?
No, you're hurt.
Me save your neck this time. No time to fight me on this. Get in there.
No, you.
Not on your life.
Let's not let it come down to that.
You're the one that was just unconscious. Oh. I got this.
We made it.
They're safe. Bringing the SIF fully online.
Do it.
We haven't even left dock yet. Well, I guess actually technically we have left dock. Alright. Okay. So, with that exciting conclusion, that will be it for this episode of Star Trek Resurgence, and we will see you guys next time.
Affirmative. Processing. System reset. Ending communication.